Hello. Clearly I'm late. I wanted to make this like a monologue. We'll see if I bother to make any clips, but I did write the script, so I'm just gonna read it to you. I did some thinking, you know. Anyways. Okay, we're back at the question. What's the point of life? No, like seriously, what's the actual point? Because Misty needs to know now. At this age, it feels like everyone else has their whole life together, and I'm just here, feeling like my existence is a unfinished group project where half the team quit. And please, don't tell me to make your own meaning with what supplies. School had syllabi, video games have tutorials, life has vibes, encouragement quotes. Older people keep telling me it gets better, but honestly, all I see is that it's getting worse. Dude, I crashed out so much this year, don't even get me started. I played out every scenario in my head and none of them worked out well. Growing up, you had a map. School, grades, goals. My favorite part of college was literally filling out the curriculum sheet. Like it was like a checklist. But after graduation, the sheet disappeared. Suddenly, you're expected to find a passion, build a career, heal your trauma, meet your soulmate, become financially stable, and be happy all at the same time. And I realized the map we grew up with wasn't a map for life. It was a map for approval, how to earn gold stars, and somehow I'm so short on gold stars. In life, there's no path to follow, just a bunch of GPS apps offering the same 3 routes to everyone else. You pick one and hit traffic, or take a detour full of red lights, or drive somewhere else completely different and then crash out in a random parking lot. Because yeah, you're the one driving. Unless the passengers in your car are your parents in society screaming at you to turn right. I tried biology, and biology gave me the most anticlimactic answer: don't die and maybe reproduce. Like, okay, and then what? But if you listen closely, biology whispers something softer. You're not a fixed object, you're a process. A temporary arrangement of atoms that somehow grew eyes, looked at itself and went, oh, so that's what sunlight feels like? Biologically, the point of life might just be to pay attention, to feel, to witness. Psychology talks about autonomy, competence, connection, but underneath all of that is our real craving, significance, not fame. A sense that your struggle matters, that you leave a dent in something, because no one is fulfilled by ease. You don't need a soft life, you need a worthy struggle, something that asks something of you. Maybe we're not meant to solve life, maybe we're meant to commit to the climb. Kierkegaard said, life could only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. He wasn't being poetic. He means you must choose your path before you understand it. Meaning doesn't show up at the start. It shows up in hindsight. Viktor Frankl said, those who have a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Meaning isn't discovered, it's forged. Forged by deciding what your suffering will mean. Simone Weil wrote, attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity. Maybe life is learning where to place your attention. Honestly, I'm nowhere near figuring out meaning. Some days everything feels alive. Other days I feel like I'm just passing time. But I know the kind of person I want to be, not a job title, not a resume line. I want small moments that feel real, conversations that keep me asking, and people that keep me seeking. And if it's not a purpose, at least it's a direction. The click you're waiting for isn't a lightning bolt. It's a slow alignment, a quiet loyalty to small things, work that makes time disappear, friends who feel like home, people you can breathe around. Maybe the point in life is a double transformation. First, you shape your raw materials, your time, attention, care, into something that leaves the world a tiny bit better. And second, you let the process shape you into someone braver, softer, wiser. The point is the verb. Not to find meaning, but to mean. Not to have love, but to love. Not to achieve enlightenment, but to wake up again and again. Maybe the real point is simply to become, by the end of the story, a story worth telling to yourself. A story where you fought your demons with courage, tended your garden with care, and passed on a kindness you didn't have to give. Anyways, this is the deepest I can currently see. And honestly, I don't know if the ending of our story matters anymore. Because if there's no process, there's no story. So maybe I'm done searching for meaning. For now. It's like a math problem I haven't learned the formula to yet. I'll try again another time. For now, just treat yourself to some ice cream. Life might really just be the process of buying yourself ice cream and meeting people along the way. And no matter what flavor you ended up with, just know ice cream will always be ice cream. Your story will always be a story that's worth telling, no matter where you end up. I'm gonna end with a clip from Minions.
Honey, that's not actually a unicorn.
Huh? But he has one horn.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but he's just a goat. Life is just like that sometimes. We're hoping for a unicorn, and we get a goat.
Well, you know what? Lucky is the best goat in the whole wide world! Look at that face! I just want to squeeze it!
Sometimes you want a unicorn and you get a goat, and that's life. But you know, again, your goat can be the best unicorn you can get sometimes. So I've been sitting on this video for a long time because I wanted to make it like a monologue, and I don't have time to make a monologue because I've been applying to jobs nonstop. It's really bad. All I do, I wake up and I log into all the job seeking websites and I just click. I have a interview tomorrow, but yeah, that's what I've been up to. I wrote this a while back because a couple weeks ago I was really crashing out. I think at its core, just being present and trying again and again, being able to wake up again and again. And just to be fair, we're a work in progress. 20s is a time that you can spend to figure things out, you know? I hope by 30 I'm not like, oh, let's do another side quest, you know? I'm tired. I feel like I would like a career, but I don't know, testing the waters. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you get the most out of life if you just keep trying. I'm not known to finish things, but I started a lot of things, and through doing a lot of things, you do still accomplish some things. I don't know exactly what life has in store for me, so I'm gonna continue seeking. I feel like I feel uneasy because it's hard sometimes, you know? I think we'll figure it out eventually, just eventually. I think I'm gonna stop complaining about my lack of relationships on the internet for now. We're back to the main plot, okay? Sorry, that was the side plot that doesn't go well every time. I feel like every time when I have nothing to do, and I'm like, I need to get at least one thing right on the societal checklist, and I haven't gotten anything right. So, I mean, you'll hear from me, don't worry, but that's my thoughts so far. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night or morning or whenever you see this. Okay, bye-bye.